other black men to build our image up, to build our culture up, to build our music up. You feel me? And so even being able to come to spaces like this and touch the ground, then they get exposed and being like, damn, I didn't even know this existed.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's beautiful because for the most part, ain't nobody coming.
Yeah. Most of them, they used to you coming up in here, clout chasing, you coming in the store. I just want to let you see the surroundings.
Yeah.
But I like the response because it's not normally like that, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's normally worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could imagine.
Yeah, but I
could imagine.
Energy is everything, though.
100%.
Energy.
You know, the one thing about these symbols on this hat, man, it resonates with us on a different level. It's in our DNA.
Gotcha.
It's in our DNA to respect it, but it's also in our DNA to be in harmony with it. Because it poses more questions than answers. You know what I mean? And anytime like that, you get us thinking. And so we want to know, like, what is this I'm feeling? What is this I'm thinking? Because it's not my normal response to a black man.
Nah, for sure,
That's all, man. Most of the time, our people we don't receive love from each other.
Yeah, right.
You feel me? To be honest, I think we burnt out from trying to kill each other, and we understand that the problem is way bigger than ourselves.
Yeah.
And we ain't gonna be able to outfight the robots and the AI and every other thing that the system of these devils got in place.
Yeah.
And they got plans for us. That's for sure.
Definitely got plans. That's why I be out here with the youth, man. Some boots on the ground.
Yes, sir.
Y'all got me in front of this camera. I be nervous, but you see me in action.
Yes, sir.
I'm boots on the ground, man.
You got it.
But I be telling you, how you talking, how you smooth and comfortable in your skin. That's how I am in the field.
You gotta be, man.
Yeah, for sure.
This really remind me of St. Louis, but similar to like Acorns in Oakland.
Okay.
Yeah. My brother, Cash Out Keys did a documentary, Hood to Hood. I believe he came to Virginia.
Yeah, Cash Out Keys. Okay, yeah.
That's my bro. Extra concealed.
Yeah. So that's my dog. And the crazy thing about it, because me and JoJo was talking about it yesterday, this is his biggest rivalry, though. So for him to come out here with y'all and be able to do this, he put his life on the line just to come out here because he said this is about business, this is about purpose.
Man, that's love.
You know when the dudes in the store asked us where we was from?
They would have went down. Yeah. They would have went down. Yeah. And you do, like you said, Keith, you do have scouts out here.
Yeah.
They have them out here. They do shifts. They they run their things, you know how they do, but
I figure.
They don't come outside of this. Like this is one way in. And as you see, they got people on every interest on it.
No, they on point, on high alert.
Yeah, they on high alert, yeah, sure.
Atlanta like this shit.
I mean, they in the store.
I don't know, Atlanta, you ain't seeing them with it on the lap or in the pocket. I think it's more so you used to, you go to certain places and you see somebody dressed a certain way, moving around with an open carry. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't register that it's legal to open carry in the hood or the streets. But when everybody got a gun, man.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
It's a different type of energy. In California, you can't do that, so.
Yeah. Right, that's why I say it's still funny to us.
Yeah, you gotta conceal all of that.
We ain't seeing that.
Yeah, you ain't doing,
So it's like to see that shit, you gonna remember the places you've been in.
Right.
I told motherfucker trying to ride around with bazookas in the car.
we was in Little Haiti. We did this in Little Haiti when we was doing something for a real estate project. They took us all throughout. They was definitely strapped up. Outside, all the zones outside.
That's why I was saying, I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's another place that was one of the baby hard.
The nerve is taking them out there. I ain't gonna lie to you, because last, that's a war zone. That's a real war zone.
And it's sad because it's us.
It's us. That's it. Yeah.
Man, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. That's why I got a lot of respect for what they attempting to do in Chicago right now.
We need that shit.
And
We've been pushing that shit for 60 years, 70 years.
We gotta push it to a boiling point now where it's like we done went to a point of no return.
And the sad part about it, it's like you gotta keep in mind, like, even though the government made us gangs and organized crimes, we was brotherhood, so it wasn't nothing but the same as with Panthers. That's why it was chapters everywhere. But at the same time, once the government criminalized everything, that's what messed it up for us.
And we forgot who the enemy was. And we started every organization to protect ourselves against them. Then when we forgot who the enemy was and they planted them seeds against each other, we used that same organization against each other.
Right.
Ain't no black man was organizing militantly so that we can fight other black men. And that's what the fuck we doing today. And that's why you really got to give them something else to aspire to. The one thing I can say is powerful about that camera and this new generation is they getting exposed to things that they care about more than the streets.
Yeah.
Most of these farmers, white farmers, they was given land patents early, which are unrevocable rights to land. You know what I'm saying? They was given stipends from the banks, loans. They created a middle class. You know what I mean? They was given every opportunity, and they still not great. We've been through every resistance, and we have infinite resilience. That's why it's like, all you gotta really do is remind black people who we are. I think that's all we ever need to do. If I remind you who we are, we start acting like it. You know what I'm saying? I was watching this show. It's called, what's the show, man? Watchmen. And there was a black man that was, he was representation of a god. He was a black god. And he wanted to live a regular life with his wife. And he said in order to do that, basically he got to go into a human form. But he said, when I do that, I'm going to start forgetting things. You know what I mean? And this was white scientist that was helping him go through this process. But he was basically saying that if you forget you have the power, you understand me, then you forget to use the power. And the only time he most likely would use the power, it was just like a life and death situation, like a super high stressed environment. Then you would probably do it just off reflex. And I feel like that's how we are as black Americans. We forget our own power, we forget who we are. So therefore we forget what we can do. You forget what you came from, so you forgot what you went through. You know what I mean? And so that's why that reminder is important, and they need to put every single label on you besides the rightful one that you're supposed to have. You know what I mean? So, no, I don't see young niggas, man. I see young gods. They just lost and don't know themselves yet.
Former juvie center inmates, if you were sexually